Hello. How's it going, people? I'm tired and slept like garbage. So plan for today is I'm gonna play a little bit of Magic, because I've been playing a lot of Magic the Gathering over the last few days, because the new set of cards came out, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, I sorry, Acker, hope I had your permission to use the card play in Kocha. I figured it was the most appropriate. But yeah, don't intend on going super long tonight, but, you know, as good an excuse as any to chill out, listen to some tunes, and so on and so forth. I also have a handy-dandy indicator for if something goes wrong in my Factorio factory, because I have that running in the background. Because my mouse... for some reason, Factorio is one of the only games that actually has integration with... No, that's too intense. Sure. One of the only games that has integration with the Razer Synapse app, the thing that makes my mouse glow. So if I start taking damage in Factorio, my mouse reacts to that, which is neat. But we're not playing Factorio today. Today we are... I'm gonna do a draft. So the premier draft, you actually draft against other real people, but you don't play against the same people that you draft against, so you don't have to worry about, you know, taking cards that you don't need just so someone else doesn't have it. Oh, new My Hero episode. I think I'm 2 episodes behind now, so I should catch up on that at some point. Probably tonight after the stream. The Biblioplex. Nah. I don't like that card. So you can pay 2 and tap it, look at the top card of your library. If it's an instant or sorcery, reveal it and put it into your hand. If you don't put the card into your hand, you may put it into the graveyard. Activate only if you have exactly 7 or 0 cards in hand. It's just janky. It's a little... It's very particular in a way that I'm not really interested in. I like Field Trip. I like Bayou Groff. Plant Dog. Quandrix Apprentice is probably the pick here, actually. Well, maybe I want Hunt for Specimens instead. Let's try not picking a gold card right out the gate this time. I kind of want to leave myself open to green-black. I've really enjoyed green-black from what I've played. Oh, well, I need to take this just because I want to have this card for standard, which sucks because I should be taking this card. But this card is neat. When it enters the battlefield, choose an on-land card name. Whenever an opponent casts a spell with the chosen name, they lose 3 life and you draw a card. And it's also a 3/2 human cleric for 2 mana. All of those things are relevant. Human is relevant, cleric is relevant. It's a good card. What if you take cards you don't need to spite others anyways? Well, that's your prerogative. Compulsive Research... I mean, that is a good card. Ooh. Land. Ether Helix. Solid. Oh god, everything that's available is red. I don't want to play red. Give me the land. Versus Rage is alright. Seems like folks are taking green pretty aggressively. Tenured Inkcaster I like a lot. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get into black-white here. I don't really know what's open. It's really hard to tell because, like, the color distribution of these packs is whack. The last pack was almost entirely red, and now there's one red card. Umbral Juke is pretty good. Actually, I kind of like Umbral Juke more just because it's a little more versatile. Inkcaster is really good. Oh, there's also just Rise of Extras. Yeah, I'm fine with taking Inkcaster here. Nothing interesting is showing up in green here. Reckless Amplimancer is fine, but it's not something I want to take early. Put 2 counters on a thing? Maybe. No, if I'm gonna try and hedge my way into black-white, then Exhilarating Elocution is the way to go here. This card is really good. 2 +1/+1 counters on a creature, and then all of your other creatures get +1/+1 until end of turn. Good card. Oh, thank you for reminding me to put on Spotify. Bam. There we go. Necrotic Fumes. Solid. Sure. Exile a creature you control to exile target creature an opponent controls. It works. Well, if I'm ending up in black-white, then we'll take the Expel here. Exile target tapped creature. Bayou Groff, probably not getting in. Blue-green land, probably not getting in. Really depends on how Pack 2 starts, I guess, because Pack 1, I have no idea what's going on. It kind of feels like a wash. Maybe if I could end up, like, black, green, white? Oh, this is a pretty good set of cards. Biblioplex Assistant is nuts. Being able to just recur spells out of your graveyard regularly. I feel like I could probably pick up a Spectre of the Fens later. Currently, it's between Biblioplex Assistant and Reduced to Memory, but I think it might be Reduced to Memory. Because it's a lesson, and the thing about lessons is that any card that says Learn lets you get a lesson from your sideboard into your hand, so these 2 cards, I can have them available whenever I need them without having to worry about, like, as long as I can learn, I can get whichever lesson card I need whenever I need it. Maybe. This guy's a weirdo. 1/1 flyer for 1, when it dies, learn. Sure. 1/2 flyer for 2. Exile a card from your graveyard, target creature gets flying until end of turn. This can be a pretty good finisher. Just, hey, I have a big creature, but my opponent has a lot of blockers, so I top deck this, and then make my big creatures fly. I lost a game to someone doing that last night. I don't want a 1/4. Let's just take the uncommons, I guess. Yep, taking the uncommons. I'm building a green-blue deck in my sideboard here. I don't know what's up. Dream Strix. It has the illusion text, and when it dies, learn? That's pretty neat. I do really like Dueling Coach, though. Being Defiance is okay. Rise of Extras. It's a common. I feel like I could pick up one later. But Dueling Coach is pretty spicy. When it enters the battlefield, put a counter on a creature, and then you can pay mana and tap it to put counters on creatures that you have that have counters on them. Oh, Mage Hunter's Onslaught. For sure. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Whenever a creature blocks this turn, its controller loses 1 life. Super good. Kill a thing and then make it bad to block. So you just get a big ol' attack. I don't really want another Reduce to Memory. Ooh, yes. Shadewing, lower it. Whenever another creature you control with flying dies, put a counter on target creature you control. So if these two are gonna remain in the sideboard as lessons, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need to pick up 11 playables. Hopefully that shouldn't be too hard. Ooh, Solar Quill Apprentice. Ooh, but there's also Cram Session. I do like Cram Session, and Leech Fanatic. Tough. Well, what I'd like to see is Pillar Drop Rescuer, Leech Fanatic, or Cram Session come back around, but I kinda like taking Silver Quill Apprentice here. Getting Hunt for Specimens back here would be pretty good, but I'm going to take the Mage Hunter. Whenever an opponent casts or copies an instant or sorcery spell, they lose a life. It's pretty good. In a set that is entirely devoted to casting instant and sorceries. I like Show of Confidence. Show of Confidence is pretty decent, but I feel like I may need a few more instants and sorceries. When you cast a spell, copy it for each other instant and sorcery spell you've cast this turn. You may choose new targets for the copies. Put a counter on a creature and it gains Vigilance until end of turn. Pretty good. Especially if I end up with even more flyers, more stuff like the Eye Twitch, the Shadewing Lowret. Ooh, Closing Statement. Yeah. Destroy target creature or planeswalker you don't control, put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target creature you don't control, and it costs 2 generic mana less to cast during your end step. Crushing Disappointment is really good, but I'm already getting pretty dense on cards that cost a lot of mana. Expanded Anatomy? Maybe. No, I feel like if I want Expanded Anatomy, I want more cards that learn. So, take Hunt for Specimens. The fact that Crushing Disappointment is an instant makes it a lot more appealing than it normally would be. Hey, Spectre of the Fens. Now I need to stop taking things that cost 4 mana. I like Study Break. Tap 2 target creatures and learn. So now I kind of want to pick up a couple more lessons. Might just take that because it's an uncommon. Oh wait, no. Let's take Pillow Drop Rescuer. It flies. It's a spirit. It gets a 3-drop back, so I could get like Shadewing Laureate back to my hand. I would like some more 3-drops. I think that's where I'm currently at. Just give me like 2 or 3 more of these. That'd be nice. Oh. Huh. Defend the Campus is tempting. You can either pump your board or destroy a big creature. But it does cost 4 mana. This guy also costs 4 mana, but he's a rare. I think I might take the rare, because I think I may end up cutting Defend the Campus anyways. Tough choice. Do I take the rare, or do I take the dual land, the on-color dual land? I'm gonna take the rare. I don't think I have any of those yet. That's called being irresponsible. Another Mage Hunter's Onslaught! I also want Promising Dusk Mage. It fits the curve a little better. I'll take the Onslaught, but I'm not going to be terribly happy about it. But now that I have 2 Mage Hunter's Onslaughts, I am safe from having to worry about taking more of them. Another one of these guys. Huh. I mean, I would like Necrotic Fumes, but I may end up just playing these 2 Radiant Scroll Wielders. Instant and sorcery spells you control have lifelink. That's all well and good, but at the beginning of your upkeep, exile an instant or sorcery card at random from your graveyard. You may cast it this turn. If a spell cast this way would be put into your graveyard, exile it instead. So this guy just gets you, he's just like, hey, want to cast one of these spells out of your graveyard? And when the spells that I can cast out of my graveyard is removal, or exhilarating allocation. Pretty good. If I end up playing these 2 guys, then I would probably cut Spectre of the Fens. Well, I would like to take the Promising Dusk Mage this time, but this time I need to take Humiliate instead. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it. That player discards that card. Put a +1/+1 counter on a creature you control. It does everything I want it to. Mana Tithe? Don't mind if I do. Single white mana, instant, counter target spell unless its controller pays 1. Put a counter on a creature and learn? Or... yeah, let's do Rise of Extras. It's a little better. Another Humiliate? I don't know if I'm going to play both of them. Currently, it seems like the plan for my deck is to turn 1 Eye Twitch and then humiliate my opponent twice in a row. Rude, but potentially effective. I'm ending up with a lot more learn than I expected, which isn't super great because I don't... I'm kind of lacking in lessons at this point. Agonizing Remorse. I don't think I want to triple up on hand attack. Fucking take the uncommon, I guess. Oh yeah, this guy's great. Hall Monitor. It's a monitor lizard. No unauthorized summoning, no writing in the library books, and absolutely no indoor dueling. I'm wondering if I'm gonna need to play Scroll Wielder anyway. Like... yeah, Hall Monitor rules. Oh! Ooh! I wasn't expecting that to wheel. Well, now I have a lot of choices to make. I'm gonna make cuts. Alright, lessons. Into the sideboard with you. Let's ditch Study Break. So I could just cut the Scroll Wielders and play the deck as is, which is very tempting, because that would make the deck more consistent. Like, Radiant Scroll Wielder is really good, but not having Scroll Wielder make the deck more consistent. It would make tough choice. Because if I were to play the Scroll Wielders, what I could do is I could cut Crushing Disappointment, because, you know, main thing I want Crushing Disappointment for is value, but Scroll Wielder is ridiculous value. I would cut Disappointment and... I didn't end up with any ways to make Ink Blots, which are just 2/1 flying tokens. So that's disappointing. So I could Play the Scroll Wielder, cut Crushing Disappointment. I don't really want to cut Mage Hunter. Mage Hunter is really great. Because what I should cut is I should cut another 4-drop. But... I could ditch Rise of Exodus. Just because I have cheaper removal available. But it does learn, which is pretty good. So being able to learn and remove a thing is spicy. Oh man, I just realized Humiliate in combination with Silver Quill Silencer is really great. Because then I can see what they have in their hand before I name a card. I could ditch Show of Confidence. So, Show of Confidence is pretty good, but... the other card that I was considering for the cut was Hunt for Specimens, and I don't really want to cut Hunt for Specimens because it learns and it creates a creature. So it impacts the board. This... It feels like a little bit too much of a win more in this deck. Now, the question is, do I actually want to run it like this? Or... I'm looking at my mana pips, and I'm thinking that maybe Scroll Wielder is not worth it. It's so tough to say. Because this is 3 colored mana pips. 2 pips, 2 pips, 2 pips, 2 pips. We'll play one game with it like this. If we lose this game for any reason, then I am going to get rid of the Scroll Wielders, bring back Crushing Disappointment, and Show of Confidence. Or maybe Spectre of the Fens over Crushing Disappointment. Let's see how it goes! Acker believes in the heart of the cards. I don't know how much I believe, but... Oh. Fuck. I mean, it is 2 colors, so I probably should... Like, it's 2 different colors of mana, and I can cast a thing. And I can get a... Oh, I have that double red lesson that makes a 3/2. Yeah. I don't love this hand, but it's playable. Red... Island. Plains. Here, I thought I had them. Give me Spirit Summoning. Because I would like to play a spell on turn 3. Oh no, they're also doing Mardu. I think they're doing it better than us. Well, let's see. Yeah. Didn't attack. Weird. Well, if I don't draw planes this turn, this is a problem. Yeah, this is a problem. This is a big problem. This is also the exact problem that I was anticipating having. I think I have like 2 turns to draw planes before I am extremely dead. Yeah. I guess if I draw another swamp, that's also okay. Because now I can... Oh wait, no. I need to get rid of this guy. Uh-huh. Ephemerate! I'm dead. I'm not dead yet. I'm pretty fucking dead, though. Oh, God. Yeah. Pest meat bus. What the fuck are you? When it attacks, put an instant or sorcery from the graveyard on the bottom of your library. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead! I was extremely correct to not want to play with the red card. Get out of here. Bringing back in. Crushing Disappointment and Show of Confidence. Alright, let's try that again. There we go. Now this is a hand. Although I go first, so Silver Quill Silencer on 2 is not going to be incredible. Oh, cool. I don't have to. Because I would like to know what their secondary color is before I choose. Okay. I still don't know what to expect from this guy. Oh wait, no. I know what to expect. Alright. Lower hold Pledge Mage, huh? Oh, perfect. Oh! Oh! Absolutely perfect. Let's see. Let's get rid of Dueling Coach. Put a counter on the apprentice, and then name... Pilgrim of the Ages. Because Pilgrim of the Ages is a creature that is likely going to be cast multiple times over the course of a game, assuming that this game even lasts that long, which it might not. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's... Crushing Disappointment. Give this +1/+0. Didn't draw into a land, which is disappointing, but... Yep, that makes sense. Awkward. Attack in with Laret. Oh, he's just taking it, huh? Alright. Let's see what they have this turn. They didn't have anything. I feel like my deck was mocking me. Just like, oh, look who comes crawling back. Look who actually makes a good deck building decision this time. Here's a free win. Here's every card you could ever want. Yeah, it's pretty decent. 1 drop, 2 drop, maybe a 3 drop. It was your Millennium Puzzle, yeah, basically. Let's not show him what my secondary color is quite yet. Hype train. Oh. Sure. Sure? No attacks. This is the problem with the deck that I ended up with, where I have 2s and I have 4s, and that's most of my spells. Alright, speaking of 4s, let's build the board first. Because I'm worried that he has instant speed removal. So, yeah, there it is. Oh, it's not just instant speed removal, it's the best removal spell that has ever been printed in Magic the Gathering. Single white mana instant, exile target creature, its controller gains life equal to its power. So I was correct not to try and cast Exhilarating Elocation targeting my Luminancer. My Lumimancer. I almost got extremely blown the fuck out. Yeah, I'll take 4. Let's hunt for specimens. We'll get... Let's get Spirit Summoning. Let's just bring more boys to the yard. And then Show of Confidence, copy Show of Confidence, put counters on it, it gets fucking massive. Put my opponent to 1. If I draw a land next turn, I can cast Tenured Inkcaster, put a counter on the Pest, attack with both of them, and my opponent dies to the attack trigger. Crushing disappointment indeed. Oh. Yeah, I mean, there wasn't a ton that my opponent could do to come back from that anyways. They were put to 1 by me attacking in with a 10-11 1-drop. Golly, that turn was nuts. Swords to Plowshares didn't get you very far, huh? Real good thing that I thought about my turn instead of just casting spells because I could. Hey! Like this. I like this a lot. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's Humiliate. Claim the Firstborn, but he doesn't really have a way to sacrifice it, so I'm not super scared about that. Let's get rid of the 1 creature that he has. Then hit him. Your first year, sure. Hunt for specimens. Let's get... I don't... Sure. Do Necrotic Fumes. Because currently my main plan is to just keep him off of having creatures. Oh no, he stole my creature and attacked for 1. Oh no. He hit me for 10. Boy, it sure would be a shame if something were to happen to all of that progress he just made. Alright, make 3/2. Sure. Destroy the 3/2. Put a counter on my dude. Make dude big because I cast the spell. Swing for 5. Opponent casts a creature. Oh, they actually have a way to protect it this time. What a shame. Crushing Disappointment. Bring in Eye Twitch. Oh, nope, nope. I almost got. I almost didn't read the card. No blocks. Oh, wait, no. Exile, and then cost. Exile that. He's gonna give it +2/+2 and hexproof, but that doesn't untap it. So that doesn't actually help him. Opponent's turn, I block with Eye Twitch. I don't know what my opponent was good gaming about. I don't know if they expected to win here, but they did not. I did have fun in that match, sure. Good old interactive magic. I've tried to do black-white decks several times in Strixhaven so far, but this is the first time that I've actually made it work. And it's pretty fun. Ooh. Hold up Mana Tithe? Don't mind if I do. Turn 1/1/1 flyer for 1. Play Plains, hold up Mana Tithe. Play Plains, hold up Mana Tithe. Oh no, I can't Mana Tithe it because it's shock. Because he has the 1 mana available. Yeah, shit. We'll just play Spirit Summoning instead. And save Mana Tithe for his 4-drop. You like the black-white flip creature? Yeah, it's pretty neat. Becomes the target of a spell. Okay. Sure. Alright. Really trading your 3/2 flyer for my 3/2 dude on the ground? Whatever you say, buddy. I mean, he gets to learn, but... Elemental Summoning. Get a 4/4 for 5. Sure. No. Let's do Tenured Inkcaster. Swing for 1, drain for 1. Just get him. So this lady, whenever a creature you control with a counter on it attacks, Each opponent loses life, you gain life. And they put a counter on a thing when it enters the battlefield. That's synergy, baby! Aw, Tezzeret's Gambit with no... with nothing to proliferate. Feels pretty bad. Counter on Inkcaster, swing 4/4, drain 4/2. Opponent did not get what they were looking for. I think what they were looking for was 5th land. I'm going to assume that my opponent was green, blue, red, and they just weren't drawing into any green sources, and they had a handful of green cards. Like maybe red was the splash. No, red wouldn't have been the splash. I don't know. Whatever they were looking for, they didn't find it. I think I'm getting to the number of wins that I'm going to start running into decks that I have no chance of beating. Yeah, I really am popping off with this deck. This deck rules. Ah, crushing disappointment indeed. Like, I can play Expel. I'm gonna mulligan. Yeah, rewarded. Crushing disappointment can go. Silver Quill Apprentice. Not gonna have anything on 3, but that's not uncommon for this deck. At the beginning of your end step, mill a card. If a land card was milled this way, you gain a life, otherwise it deals 1 damage to each opponent. Exile a creature card from your graveyard, create a 3/2 a tapped 3/2 red and white creature token. Interesting. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Cat Cleric. Cat Cleric need to go bye-bye. That card's really good. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Your whole board gets strong. Oh, that's a bummer. Seems like they're milling a lot of good cards, though. Like, they've milled Fuming Effigy, Defend the Campus, Relic Sloth. Ooh, Sparring Regiment, huh? Okay. Mascot Exhibition! No! Don't kill me with a Mythic. That'd be terribly rude of you. Spoiler, he's going to kill me with a Mythic. Oh, golly gee. And here it comes! The cavalcade of fuckos. I should have attacked! I should have attacked! I'm a fool! Please put the counter on the flyer. No. I'm fucked. Oh, for Defender. Oh god. Oh god, I'm dead. That's a shame. Let it out. Drew a whole lot of lands. I think if I get one more win, I can afford another draft. Let's find out. Nope. Can't keep that. I can keep this, though. Pretty good. We'll ditch a Plains. Zephyr Boots, huh? Sure. Tradesies? He did go tradesies. In that case, I'm gonna play this bird. That is a bummer that I'm not drawing my fourth land. I got 2 removal spells in hand. Let's get the spell that just makes a dude. Because he's probably going to put the Zephyr Boots on the Pledge Mage. But then he's going to attack with it, which means I can expel it. And he gets to loot, but what are you going to do? Expel! So this turn he's probably gonna put the boots on the first year, maybe? If he casts a big thing, that's even better for me, because then I can Mage Hunter's Onslaught. Boots on the Mentor. Sure. That's really good for me. Because then I get to kill this, and then he wasted the mana equipping the boots. Oh my god. My opponent has infinite threats. Attacking in. Alright. So this turn, probably Pillar Drop Rescuer, get back my dude. Yeah, fuck it. Get in for 1. Get while the getting's good. So your first year gets +1/+0 off of Magecraft, and no keywords, so that's good. Put the boots on the Pledge Mage. No attacks, hey. I'd like to see that. Let's build the board. Bring out the Apprentice. Doesn't matter. I can't attack in because he has a First Striker. This coming turn... Ooh. Is he getting back? Expel? Oh, no, he's getting back that dude. Sure. that, get rid of Expel. +1 there. Get Necrotic Fumes. Attack with these 3. Leave Pillar Drop Rescuer back to block the 4/2. Hold on to the swamp just to make him think that I've got something. Let's get rid of the Mentor. Exile the Pest. And we'll attack with Rescuer. I know he hits back harder than I hit him, but we'll see. More hold command! Ah, Jesus. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, I'm gonna lose here. Because I'm flooding out again. Oh, I'm super dead. Well... That's unfortunate. How many gems do I get? 1,400? So I'm gonna be... I'm gonna be 60 gems short of doing another draft? That sucks. Let's open some packs. Putrefy, pretty good. Gift of Estates, eh. Laurel Command, pretty decent. Happy to see a land. Shale, Dean of Radiance, and Embrose, Dean of Shadow, both pretty solid. Very versatile card. Yeah, this fucking dork. 11/10, but whenever it attacks or blocks, sack a creature. Actually... Man, Lorehold Command is a cool card. I have an idea for something to do with this idiot. Free Flame Painter, sure. Basic Conjuration. Look at the top 6, reveal a creature. Oh, right, it's a lesson. Okay. Sure. Okay, I have an idea. So, actually, let's, instead of modifying this one, let's clone it. So, I have 2 of this big idiot. So, when he attacks or blocks, sacrifice a creature. All well and good. But what if he never attacks or blocks? So... Oh right, I forgot about Plum the Forbidden. So my goal with this deck is to synergize with Tend the Pests. So green and a black instant. As an additional cost to cast the spell, sacrifice a creature. Create X 1/1 black and green pest creature tokens with when this creature dies, you gain 1 life, where X is the sacrificed creature's power. So what if I were to, say, sacrifice Daemogoth Titan, which is an 11 power creature for 4 mana? Also synergizes great with the Great Henge. So let's dump Cosmos Elixir. I like Mortality Spear. I kind of want to keep that around. Blood Researcher, also good synergy with the deck, because whenever the pests die, this creature gets bigger, so then this creature can get really big, and then we make it explode into pests, and then the "and then" part is kinda part of the problem with what I'm trying to do here, so... let's see. I really like... So, Infuse with Vitality, until end of turn, target creature gains Death Touch, and when this creature dies, returns to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. So, I can target Daemogoth Titan with Infuse with Vitality, and then sacrifice it to Tend the Pests, so I get 11 pests, and then the 11-10 just comes back. I also like having Clackbridge Troll in this deck. It's an 8/8 for 5, but any opponent may sacrifice a creature. If a player does, tap Clackbridge Troll and gain 3 life and draw a card. I've always liked this card, but I like it a lot in this deck in particular. So I don't think this deck is good. Let's get that out of the way right away. I don't think this is a good deck, but so what I'm currently looking for is effects like Bastion of Remembrance. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses a life, you gain a life. So combine that with Woe Strider, which lets you sacrifice a creature for free at instant speed. I like Sedgemoor Witch. I don't think Sedgemoor Witch is the best in this deck. She's a 3/2 for 3 with Menace, and has Ward, and the cost is pay 3 life, so if an opponent wants to target her with something, they have to pay 3 life to do so. But whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, create a pest. So... oh, actually, her in combination with Plum the Forbidden is pretty spicy. I could also bring in Nightmare Shepherd. I like Nightmare Shepherd. So whenever a non-token creature he controls dies. Oh, you can make a copy, but it's a 1/1. Oh, well, that's not quite as exciting. Enters the battlefield with 3 counters on it. Whenever another creature you control dies, put a counter on it. Or if it had a counter on it, put a counter on it. I don't really have a lot of ways to put counters on my creatures here. Novice Dissector. He's fine. So, having to pay a mana, but also, like, having a mana cost in the sacrifice ability, but also the, activate only as a sorcery. Not very good at MTG, that's fine. So here's why I don't like this guy a whole lot. So, sacrifice a creature, put a counter on target creature. That is a solid enough synergy if you are going, like, really deep on some kind of pest synergy deck in Limited, like Draft or Sealed or something like that. The power level in Constructed is generally higher, so having to pay mana and only sacrifice as a sorcery removes a lot of utility from the kind of thing that you want to do with sacrifice decks in general. The reason why Woe Strider is so incredible is not because you can sacrifice a creature to scry 1, but because you can sacrifice a creature for free at any time. So, like, I have Woe Strider out, I have, you know, Daemogoth Titan out. My opponent targets Daemogoth Titan with a removal spell. I can then sacrifice the Titan to the Woe Strider so that, you know, he was going to die anyways, so I get a little bit of incidental value. Let's see. Oh, right, Village Rights is still standard legal. Maybe. So I'm starting to... I'm not really feeling Blood Researcher if I'm trying to go deeper on the... Well, maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking if I want to go harder on sacrifice synergies and stuff like that, then it feels like there should be better ways to do this. Oh, right. Turgid is cool, but I'm not really forcing my opponents to sacrifice stuff. I'm kind of sacrificing stuff myself. But if my goal is to just, like, cast Plumb the Forbidden for a quadrillion, then what I need in this deck is I need Professor Onyx. So, whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. So, how many mythic rare wildcards? 12? Sure. I'll make some Professor Onyxes. So if I cut the Null Priests, let's go down. Alright, what if I just get rid of the Blood Researchers and the Witherbloom Apprentices? What if I get rid of Nina as well? What if I just, like, go super deep on, like, get some big creatures, and then infuse the Vitality, Tend the Pest, Malakir Rebirth, in order to do big stuff with Plumb the Forbidden? What are some good, cheap creatures that just get real big? Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery, put a counter on Dragonsguard Elite. That's not bad. You can pay money to double the counters, sure. Oh, this guy gets big. Enters the battlefield with a counter on it. Whenever a creature you control with a counter on it becomes a target of a spell, create an insect, sure. And then you can tap it and pay a little bit of mana to make it big. Oh, Scavenging Ooze, of course. But first, let's max out Plumb the Forbidden. I feel like I would really want this card in the other version of the deck that was a little more life gain centric. Oh, Yorvo is also pretty great. But he's triple green. That's hard to cast. Oh yeah, Nessian Hornbeetle gets really big just naturally, but I could just bring in Quirion Dryad. Whenever you cast a spell that's white, blue, black, or red, put a counter on it. Fuck it, let's just play it like this. Let's see how this goes. Swamp Stuff 2. Because the alternative is, like, leaning even harder into +1/+1 counter synergies. Which I could do. Well, this hand doesn't do anything, but I will keep it. Because on turn 3 I can play Bastion of Remembrance. That's not a card that I wanted to see on the other side of the field. Because they're probably just mono-white aggro. Oh, mono-whites. Wait, they might be Boros Spirits? They are base white spirits, which is a very bad deck for me to be up against. Bastion of Remembrance. It'll buy me some time, I get a dude. I have a feeling this is just a very bad matchup that is going to kill me. Giant Killer. Oh, yeah. Makes pliers. Yikes, yikes, yikes. You know, Low Strider and Swarm Shambler. Oh god, Luminarch Aspirant. Oh my god. I'm so dead. I was up against mono-white aggro with an incredible rollout, and I'm playing the most dirtily green-black deck in existence. How much damage do they have in the air? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I cast Plumb the Forbidden, I'm probably dead. Alright, pass the turn, see what happens. Put one flyer, he's gonna cast another spell, and make 2 more flyers. Go! Jesus. Well... Well... My opponent had everything. They had everything they could have ever possibly wanted. I'm so dead. Let's see. 4, 8, 10? I'm not dead? Alright, well... Blackbridge Troll. That's not gonna do it here. Passion of Remembrance might do something for me. Yeah... I go down to 1 life. So what I could do is I could tend the pests on... Yeah, let's do this. So, tend the pests on Dragon's Guard Elite. Make some pests. Asher of Remembrance. Wait, no, I'm still super dead. I could not sufficiently do the math. I mean, there was not a snowball's chance in hell that I was going to win that game. What's that weird-ass... It was... Oh, Fiend Artisan is still legal. That's neat. Not Rushed Rebirth. Seraph Exiles. I could bring in Culling Ritual. Yeah, that seems funny. Storm Shambler, get out of here. Sure. That seems fine. Jeskai stuff. So I'm gonna go Dawn's Guard Elite, Bastion of Remembrance. Jeskai Control, maybe? Oh wait, this means he's got the fucking dragon. Oh god. Well, he's got a slow rollout, so maybe I'll be able to hold my own. Some way, somehow. Sure. Jeskai Control. I mean, he could be Jeskai Control and have the dragon. That's very plausible. No, don't exile like Titan. Oh. It could have gone worse, all things considered. I guess I could have brought out Skoos and destroyed Elspeth Conqueror's Death. Which I should have done. Oh well. This game's probably a loss anyways. Oh, well, maybe not. Let's bring out Skoos and Woe Strider just to see if I can bait out a counterspell or something. So I really need Professor Onyx here. If I can get Professor Onyx out, then I still have a chance. Because then I can get him to sacrifice the dragon. It's probably not going to happen. My opponent is probably smarter than that. So this coming turn, I can play out Clackers just to see if I can bait the counterspell this time. I'm probably already dead, though. It's probably got the Jeskai ultimatum. Narset? Sure? Huh. Uh-huh. Narset doesn't have a passive here. Oh, he's just trying to gain life? Okay. Alright. Here you go, opponent. Have some goat. Would you like to sacrifice a goat? He would! Let's get rid of those other two goats! You know what? My opponent probably has another Doomscar in hand. Uh-huh. Dealing 5 damage directly to me? Okay. I am very baffled by this game. Uh-huh. Yeah, well, take the 4, sure. There it is. Well, let's scry a little. And cry a little, but what are you gonna do? Infused with Vitality plus 10 the Pests would have been really, really great if my Clackbridge Troll weren't about to die. Yeah, fuck it. No counterspell? Sure. Grab Woe Strider. Another Gold Span Dragon. That makes sense. Is opponent going to get the emblem? Oh, the emblem says 2 damage to any target. Oh, that's bad. Oh, okay, cool. Returning Onyx to my hand, huh? So I can... No, I think my opponent's smarter than that. My opponent is presenting me with difficult choices here. I mean... Didn't have the counter. So I would like for you to sacrifice the Goldspan Dragon. That would be nice. Sure, bring out Brazen Borrower. Alright, there's the emblem. Ah, okay. I'm dead. Yeah, Goldspan Dragon's a bitch. Not much for me to do about that. Huh. Sure? Oh no, my opponent's ramping. I guess I could have just brought out Scavenging Ooze just to start hitting them. Oh god, my opponent's on Sultai good stuff. Well, if I draw a green source here, then I can Daemogoth Titan, and then the next turn Great Henge. But my opponent is probably going to cast Emergent Ultimatum and bring out Ugin. Aww. Rude. Sure. Let's bring out the Titan anyways. Opponent's probably going to kill it. But in that case, they would have killed it anyways. Cultivate, sure. That's not a green source. Let's plumb the Forbidden. Sacrifice this guy. So, draw 2, lose 2. Hey! There it is. Oh wait, my opponent probably has a counter spell. Let's find out! Oh! No counter spell. You'll love to see it. Alrighty. No. Yes! Synergy! Oh god. Yeah, there's Emergent Ultimatum. You don't get all runs Epiphany. Because that gives him an extra turn. Like, I'm still in an extremely bad position here, but... I think I'm dead? Pretty sure I'm dead. Oh, right, Vorinclex. I'm dead. So Vorinclex makes it so that stuff that I get comes in with half the number of counters, which means that I couldn't activate my Planeswalker's secondary ability because it didn't come in with enough counters. And that was pretty much the only chance that I had at winning, and no, I was still dead, because he steals Demogoth Titan. Like, even if I managed to get him to sacrifice one of his creatures, he would steal Demogoth Titan, and I did not have anything to block it with, so I would get hit for 11. Yikes. This hand's fine. Oh wait, Castle Lockthwain. That's probably going to be coming in tapped whenever I play it anyways. Enters tapped, because I don't have anything to do yet. Expressive Iteration, probably finding a land. Yep, there it is. Da-da-da. Bring out Whoa Strider. So this coming turn, probably play out Sedgemoor Witch. Let's attack with Woe Strider first. Sure. Can the pests sacrifice the Woe Strider? Get some pests, bring out Scavenging Ooze instead. Goldspan Dragon? Bone Crusher Giant! Oh, my scoos! Well, what do you think of Mr. Clackers? Huh, opponent? Brazen Borrower? Sure. Deals combat damage to a player, casts an instant sorcery from a graveyard without paying its mana cost. Sure. Uh, costs 4 mana. I just got the culling ritual, so I'd gain a lot of mana. But what I could do instead is I can play out Clackbridge Troll and Culling Ritual next turn for even more mana. Aww, rude. That's probably for the best. Oh god, what's my opponent doing? What? I'm dead! My opponent had the perfect card! Just destroy every single one of my tokens. I needed those for a thing I'm doing. Sure. Sure. Oh god, opponent, please. Just let me play Magic. Serrated Scorpion, sure. Dragon's Guard Elite. What would be really cool would be... Oh, sure. My hand sucks. Go for it. If he's smart, he'll take the Infused with Vitality, but... who could really say? Oh no, my opponent's smart! I'm doomed. Ah, he exiled it too? That's a pisser. Oh my god. My draws. My draws are bad. Opponent, please, just play the game. Thank you. I'm dying of old age as we speak. Aw, yeah! Well, there's 10 the pests. So that is extremely spicy. Well, he's gonna choose odd. He's gonna choose even, which is going to kill my whole board whether I tend the pests or not. But I can tend the pests and then plumb the forbidden for a fuckload. I could have done it for even more. I forgot that the pests gain me a life when I sacrificed them. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Oh no, he's hitting me for one! Bring out old clackers. You want to sacrifice a goat? You monster. You monster, Frisbee! Now, what would be cool would be drawing into Great Henge or Professor Onyx. I would really like either of those. No! It's fine. He's coming back! How do you like your goats, opponent? I worked really hard. So, worst case... Oh, huh. Hey, Professor Onyx! Perfect. I mean, assuming that my opponent doesn't do something terrible to good old Professor Onyx, who has never done anything wrong. Give me the Great Henge, please. What? He sacrificed a goat? Alright. If he does not kill Professor Onyx or Clackbridge Troll, I think I win the game? Oh! Ding dang it. But that does mean the Clackbridge Troll is still around, which means I can cast the Great Henge for 2 and start gaining unreasonable amounts of value off of that. And I can also bring out Demogoth Titan. Enters tapped. So now I can tend the pests into Plumb the Forbidden for even more! I like this deck a lot. This deck, it doesn't really do much, but it does everything. Hateful Eidolon, sure. Oh no, my 1/1! No! Bastion of Remembrance, that's how I was gonna win! You jerk. Let's just bring out some creatures, draw some cards, do some stuff. Oh, cool. Culling Ritual. Bring Skoos back out, see if I can draw. Oh, my opponent was just like, oh, fuck this, actually. Which is a reasonable response. Hey, this deck got a victory! Let's see. There's some changes I can make to this bad boy. I don't know, it's basically a perfect deck. I just draw an unreasonable number of cards over and over. And I basically do nothing until then. I don't think Dragon's Guard Elite is actually what I really want here. I think I'd be better off with just more removal. Let's do Blood Chief's Thirst. That's a nice cheap piece of removal that I can just toss out all willy-nilly early on. Sure? It's not a good hand, but it could be worse. It would be pretty cool to draw another land, or something that I can cast. Green-blue? I want to see that. I guess technically I can cast Plumb the Forbidden without sacrificing a creature. I don't want to, though. Lotus Cobra? Oh, Jesus. I'm up against just green-blue, cast Ugin on turn 4. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Alright. Everything's fine. Because if I can live long enough, then I can... Like, if I draw another Swamp this coming turn, then I can Daemogoth Titan, and then the following turn, Tend the Pests, Plumb the Forbidden, draw a fuckload of cards, drain them for a ton. Oh boy. Yeah, I'll take the 5. That's happening. I didn't draw a land. It's unfortunate. And his big creatures do have either they do have trample. So that's extra bad. Let's just bring out Woe Strider. Looks like my opponent's slowing down, so maybe I can buy myself enough time. Depends on what the last card in their hand is, I guess. Blah, 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 blah. Lovestruck Beast? Sure. Lovestruck Beast would actually be a good include in this deck.
What's going on? What's going on? What? I don't understand what's going on here.
Goodbye, goat. Nope. Goodbye, human. Yeah. I guess I shouldn't have sacrificed the human, maybe.
Give me a break, give me a break.
2, 4, 7, 12. Well, I can't cast Daemogoth Titan because then I lose. That's unfortunate. Bring out another Woe Strider. Because I can trade Woe Strider for Stonecoil Serpent, Chump Block Lovestruck Beast with the Goat. Or I can't do any of that, actually. I mean, I can still Chump Block with the Goat, but... if I draw into that thing that blows up everything with 2 CMC or less, I didn't. I think I'm dead. If I hadn't missed a land drop, then... yeah, if I hadn't missed a land drop, then I could have done some cool shit if I had 6 mana on that turn. Because I would have been able to Daemogoth Titan, tend the pests, I would have had a shitload of pests, would have been able to gain life.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
No, not profile.
I don't understand.
Ditch Bloodchief's Thirsts for... where is he? Where is Lovestruck Beast? I can have 3 of those fellas. Actually, let's ditch Scoos and just craft another culling ritual. Just give me that good targeted wrath. Sure. Hello. I kind of want to cast Malakir Rebirth, so I'll just hold on to it. Whoa, Strider! Yeah, that makes sense. Scry 1. Sure. Because then on this turn I can tend the pests. Or I can infuse with Vitality and tend the pests, which is nice. Assuming that Lovestruck Beast is going to survive until my turn, which does not seem terribly likely. Hey! Let's do it post-combat. I can do all that at instant speed. Yeah, fuck it. Cling to Dust, yeah. That makes sense. Infuse with Vitality. Tend the pests. Make a bunch of dudes. Make a dude. Make another dude. Swing with a lot of dudes. Yay! I did it! I'm still under the impression that this is not a particularly good deck, but I am enjoying playing it a lot. No, can't keep that. Oh, come on. Good God. Love going down to 5 and losing the game before it even starts. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I really am losing this game before it even starts. Because I'm up against mono white aggro again. Wait, tournament grounds? Boros Knights? I actually kind of like to see Worthy Knight on the other side of the field here. But... yeah... yeah... oh god. I am already dead. Because I need to draw specifically a green source and then that... yeah, no. Not drawing into a green source was the death of me. But making my mana more consistent costs a lot of wild cards. I think I would need to use 7 rare wild cards to get the mana base that I would want for this deck. And that's a lot. Play this, tap, and pass the turn. Swamp? Just to give them less information. Green, blue, do nothing. Probably gonna get countered. Goodbye, Woe Strider. Yeah. Woe Strider again? Hey! Bounced by Brazen Borrower? Oh, Wildborn Preserver. Sure. It's fancy. No blocks. Foretelling something. Daemagoth Titan. Probably getting countered. But it's totally fine if Daemagoth Titan gets countered, because then there's a lower chance of Professor Onyx getting countered, which is more important. Flash in a blocker? Hey! Damage connects. Oh, there's the bounce of Brazen Borrower. Sure. That's fine. No blocks. Take the 2. What you got, opponent? Hard casting Shark Typhoon. That's bad news. Oh, now I get to tend the pests. Well, I need to just go for it. Heal the multiverse, sure. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Tend the pests. Resolves without a pause, even. Oh, wait, no. Now it's resolving. Now he's gonna counter it. Please don't counter Tend the Pests. Please. Please. No. I lose. Damn it. I could have been a contender. Tend the Pests, Infuse with Vitality. No green source, but I'm on the draw, and I have the Woe Strider to play, so maybe this will be okay. Let's find out. Opponent's on Sultai stuff. Mastermind Tome, sure. So I'm up against Control once more. Would really like to draw lands here. I think I may end up having to sacrifice this goat just to try and secure my land drop. Gonna bring Yorion into your hand? Sure. Hey, land! Wait, no. Ah, that's a swamp. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna lose this game. I have already lost this game, basically. Uh-huh. I am not going to be able to kill my opponent before they cast Emergent Ultimatum, and as soon as they cast Emergent Ultimatum, I lose the game. So I don't know why I'm still playing this game. Exile all creatures and planeswalkers with mana value 3 or less from the battlefield. And from the graveyard. Cool. Alright. Sack Wowstrider, sack Wowstrider. Forest! Yay! I'm gonna... I'm just gonna cast Lovestruck Beast on its own. I know I'm losing value by not casting the adventure first, but... oh well. If he's gonna get rid of Lovestruck Beast, then I can plumb the Forbidden, sacrifice Lovestruck Beast. Oh, yikes. Yeah. Uh-huh. Well. Huh. Bring out Wowstrider so I can hold up Tend the Beasts, I guess? Tap all my stuff. Get hit for 8. Oh. They're gonna cast Yorion and reset Kiora Beats the Sea God, get another 8/8 in addition to their 4/5 flyer. Not a big fan of that. Mm-hmm. Well, 10 the pests, get 5 pests. I would like to cast Clackridge Troll, but that would make me lose. Because technically I'm not dead. I am in a very, very bad position. Because if he has a counterspell for either of these spells, then I am indeed dead. So I'm taking 2, but I get a blocker for each of his 8/8s. And I am drawing a lot of cards. Oh wait, no, I'm still dead. I forgot that the creature that you... the creature that comes back... What was the spell again? Infused with Vitality. When this creature dies, return it to the battlefield tapped, under its owner's control. If it didn't come back in tapped, I could have lived, and I could have done some cool stuff. But I didn't, and I couldn't. Alright. One more game. Or maybe a few more games, I don't know. I don't intend on going too terribly much longer. I was mostly just streaming today, for the sake of streaming today. This hand has a lot of potential. Oh, this guy is playing Finfect. Oh. Guess he just didn't draw into the Fin. Not going to attack in case he does draw into the Fin. Old Growth Troll. Sure? Bring out the beast. And no attacks. Rabid Bite. Rude. You want to go tradesies on your Bright Blade? Or Blight Blade, or whatever? No? Okay. Fine. I'm well and truly prepared for this Daemogoth Titan to get immediately murdered, but we'll see. If they don't get murdered this turn, then I can start protecting it with Infuse with Vitality. Cool. Cultivate, sure. Is he missing a second color of mana? No, he's mono green. Alright. Second Daemogoth Titan? No attacks. Busting Beast. Well, that's annoying. I'll take the 4. I can take 4. Well, I'm kind of missing some pieces to the puzzle here. I got the Infuse of Vitality, that's all well and good, but I kind of need more than that. Yeah. This time I will block the Questing Beast. I will sacrifice the human. Pass to damage. Bring that Daemogoth Titan back. Plus, I still have enough mana to draw a card off Castle Lochthwain. Sure. Sure. Uh-huh. Probably gonna put 3 counters on it. Make it 5/5. Uh-huh. Draw a card, lose 3 life. Oh my god. It's very much not what I wanted to see. Well. Ugh. Hornclex. Gross. Brian Shu on guitar! Yeah. What are you gonna do, big guy? You gonna hit me? Better make it hurt. Better kill me in one shot. Right. Hey! Now that's a card. Yeah. Yep. Yep. So he can, in theory, make this Wildborn Preserver fucking huge. And he is indeed choosing to do so. Golly. Please just attack with everything. Yow! I kinda need him to try and hit me here. Don't exactly know what he's waiting for. Wildwood Tracker, sure. Get another gigantic pile of counters. Attacking? Yes, please. Luck. Sack a human. Infuse with Vitality, which gives it Death Touch. About a lot of good all those counters did for you. There we go. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm gonna do it now. Fuck it. Tend the pests. Yes! Alright. Yes! I did it! Because if they didn't concede, what I could have done is infuse with Vitality, target Daemogoth Titan, and then plumb the Forbidden, sacrifice Daemogoth Titan, and all these pests. Or I could have just infused with Vitality on the Titan, plumb all the pests, eventually I'll draw into another 10 the pests, sacrifice Daemogoth Titan, and so on and so forth. Woo! If my opponent just kept attacking, I feel like maybe I would have lost that game. But I put the Fear of God into him. What time is it? What? What? Phone. Tell me what time it is. It's almost 11. Alright, here. How about this? Before I end the stream, I'll do a little... I'll show off my Satisfactory factory a little bit. I would like to close the game. Or not Satisfactory, Factorio Factory. The other factory game that has factory in the name. Satisfactory is upcoming at some point in the near future. Well, relatively near future, I guess. Oh, it's dark. Great. Alright. So, 60% towards the atom bomb. Pretty good. Alright, let's start up here. Because this shows a couple of different things that I have going on with my factory. So I got some laser turrets. That's all nice. But then, what are these? Oh, these are landmines. And I have a lot of landmines surrounding my iron mining facility. And then over here, I have some artillery turrets. Let's put these to use. So I have this targeting remote. Boop, boop, boop. And then see them aim. They fire. Yeah. And blow these up too, while I'm in the neighborhood. Oh no, it looked like those bugs are coming after my ding-dang factory. How could I possibly deal with this? Oh no! And then they stepped on an explosive and died. How are these ones gonna fare? They stepped on explosives and died. Oh wait! Aw, what a shame. Alright, so now we have this little guy coming over to refill the ammo. And in theory, there should be a couple more little guys on their way. Yeah, there they are. I need to take a quick recharge break, but now my cool construction robot buddies are gonna make their way over here. And they're just gonna go replace all of the mines that detonated. So I basically have this line of mines surrounding every different aspect of my base. And it's great because whenever they go off, I just have some robot buddies replace the mines. The war crimes base, yeah, kinda. So you can see this orange and green box. The orange box is one of Valve's best products. The orange box shows the area that is covered by logistics robots, and logistics robots will carry items from, like, within the logistics network. So, like, I have these boxes that are provider chests, and so anything that is in a provider chest is made available to the logistics network. So, let's say I want to start putting some of this iron ore into a box, and then if I needed iron ore somewhere else, like over here, then I could put down a requester chest over here, which basically just asks the network for items. So I could put a requester chest over here, say, have the chest request iron ore, and then my little robot buddies will carry my iron ore from one box to another. And that concept is very, very important for a lot of what I have going on in my base at this point. Over here, I got some meteor defense systems, so periodically meteors will fall from the sky, and sometimes they'll fall on your stuff, which is bad. So these things will try and shoot the meteors down. And we have a requester chest that requests ammo for these machines. So whenever they shoot, then the little robot buddies will bring them more ammo, and then these little grabby hands will put the ammo in. So the iron ore from earlier comes down here, got this gigantic row of furnaces turning it into iron plates. The iron plates get distributed amidst this very large network of various this, that's, and who's a what's-its. So some of the plates get grabbed by the gear machine, iron stick machine, what's this? Single-cylinder engines. And then those engines will be turned into electric motors, and the electric motors can be put into replicating more of the grabby hands. So this is the base version of the grabby hand, that's the electric version of the grabby hand. And then those grabby hands eventually end up over here and get upgraded into really good versions of the grabby hands. I got some science going on, so certain machines are taking in stuff to make different colors of science. So red science, green science. And then all of that science gets put into these things, and currently I need all the science of the rainbow in order to figure out how to launch nukes. So that's exciting. And then over here close to the water, which is now green, it used to be blue, it's green now. We have stuff that cares about water, so concrete needs water, so all the concrete manufacturing is over here. The explosives And then we're piping in sulfuric acid from elsewhere. Or wait, no. No, we're piping in sulfur from elsewhere. So this makes the sulfuric acid, and then the sulfuric acid gets distributed to these things which need the acid, and then it gets sent way over there. We'll get to that later. Up here, a lot of stone. Stone gets pulverized into sand or smelted into bricks. The sand gets turned into glass, or it also just gets sent off as sand. And then we have vulcanite? Yeah. So, we're mining vulcanite from the core of the Earth, and then the raw vulcanite gets sent over here. It gets pulverized into crushed vulcanite, and crushed vulcanite gets cleaned up in these machines. And then once you have the cleaned vulcanite, you can turn that cleaned vulcanite into vulcanite blocks, which I currently don't have a use for, but I will. So, basically everywhere you're going to see at least a couple of these roboports. So all of these roboports are recharge stations and also like relay stations for all of my little robot buddies. So it's very important to have at least one everywhere, and then any areas where robots spend a lot of time, I usually have a couple more. There used to be a lot more robot activity over here. Oh, some of my robots exploded. Oh well. There used to be more robots over here, but I removed all of the storage chests that used to be over here. And I put them down there. And we'll get to that. Over here we got coal, we got more meteor defense. We also have the umbrella, which protects us from space lasers. So sometimes there will be like a solar flare type dealio, which will shoot a space laser at us. And so this protects us from the space lasers. I should probably have more of them, but it's fine for right now. We have my pitifully tiny train. It's so small that you can see the entirety of the train, the railway on one screen. And then you can also see in the same view that I have multiple conveyor belts going for longer than the duration of the train. More laser turrets, more mines. Over here is all of the oil processing. So we got some pumps getting all of the crude oil, and the crude oil gets turned into petroleum gas, or light oil, or heavy oil. The light oil gets turned into rocket fuel, the heavy oil gets turned into lube. And then the lube is shipped back over in this little network of snaking pipes. The lube gets all the way... Oh, wait. Not there yet. The lube gets sent over here. So some stuff needs lube, like really high tier conveyor belts, and also these big motors. The big motors are very important. They're used in a lot of higher tier stuff. So we've got smaller motors, which are made out of different kinds of motors, and also other stuff. Oh yeah, also alongside the iron we have steel. So in order to make steel, you just reprocess the iron. Over here, got more science, got more, got these heat shielding things, which are used for some fancy stuff. You can start to see some of the drone network in play. So, what I used to do for basically my entire factory was I would have... I had these conveyor belts, and on the conveyor belts I would have one item on each side of the conveyor belt. And then, if I needed something from one of these conveyor belts, I would have a grabby hand that specifically grabs the specific item that I need, and that would put it on a conveyor belt, and these underground conveyor belts kinda go underneath the other conveyors, and then So like this grabs iron plates, puts iron plates onto this conveyor belt. This conveyor belt goes up here. The iron plates and the sulfur get mixed with water to make sulfuric acid. And as you can see, this started to get pretty complicated. Whole lot of belts going under and next to other belts. But it was pretty organized. Like, generally I knew that if I was making something somewhere in my factory, it would end up on one of these belts. Got some copper mining over here, which loops way around because the way that it used to be set up was a pain in the ass. This way is not that much better, but... over here we have my nuclear power plants, which are fueling a fuckload of steam turbines. And then we have uranium processing to fuel my nuclear power plants. That's all well and good. Oh yeah, my sulfur, the sulfuric acid gets shipped all the way over here because in order to mine uranium, you need sulfuric acid piping into your drill. So that's neat. We also have a tiny little iron processing plant so that we can actually craft the fuel cells. And then minor robot network setup over here, so if these things need more fuel cells, they can just get it out of the box, which the robots fill with fuel cells. And when the fuel cells are spent, they get put into these red boxes, and the red boxes get filled up with spent, used up uranium fuel cells. And then they get sent over here to be reprocessed into uranium. So that's what's going on over here. I also have more of these mortars. But all this is small time. All this is... like, most of that stuff I had set up at least similarly before I discovered the magic of the drones. As we get further and further south, you start to see my factory a lot more of these little constructor buildings without any conveyor belts. So like, these assemblers are making Productivity Module 3, and so in order to do that, rather than have a conveyor belt and grabby hands kind of bring the materials over to the machines, I have the robots bring the materials over the machines. So in order to make one of these, I need blue chip, battery, Productivity Module 2. So this requester chest is just always requesting blue chip, battery, and Productivity Module 2. So if I were to take a stack of one of these out, then see they get highlighted in yellow. So now it's like, hey, robots, bring me some stuff. And so they do. And so I started doing this for basically just everything. And so like, different tiers of conveyor belts, steel barrels, boxes, drills, repair kits, mortar ammo, walls, buildings, so on and so forth. The mines also get produced over here. And it's like, okay, well, this seems pretty cool. And then I set up the core mining drill, and the core mining drill gets what's the material? The core mining drill takes... where is it? Oh, it takes the core fragments, and then it cracks the core fragments in these pulverizers into a bunch of stuff. So iron ore, copper ore, coal, stone, uranium, and then the vulcanite, and currently this is the only way I have to get vulcanite. It also gets crude oil and water out of it, and I need to dump these oil tanks, or I don't need to dump these water tanks, probably. I think they're full. Yeah. But as you can see, it starts getting a little more crowded once you get over to this portion of the base. So drones constantly scattering all over the place, constantly bringing various materials hither and yon, this gigantic array of storage chests. And I like the way that these storage chests are handled, because if the robots can help it, they will only put one kind of item in each of the storage chests, so it's easier to figure out and find the stuff that you're looking for. But then, as I go further south... Oh boy. Let's try and examine this one, because it's the least horribly crowded. So, you have the pulverizer. The pulverizer has all of these filter inserters, and they will grab specific items from the pulverizer, since the pulverizer makes so many different things. So, I have it like, iron will go over here, copper goes over here, coal goes over here, etc., etc. And then water gets stored over here, oil gets stored over here, and then as you go further and further down, I have a bunch of different machines that are just desperately trying to process all of the materials that get put out by the pulverizer. So the intent is that each of the pulverizers is kind of a self-contained system, in a way. Here the crude oil is being used, and the processed crude oil is being used to make plastic, which also uses the coal. I end up with way too much coal, like way more coal than I can actually use, so the coal gets sent over here and it gets sent off to another factory. It gets sent over to be turned into plastic and sulfur, I think. And then we've got, you know, smelting iron, smelting the copper, smelting the rock into bricks. And then down here, it gets even more crowded in certain spots, where I have these production lines, where the goal is just have all of the robots bring all of the materials that all 4 of these buildings are going to need. So, like, the stone tablet machines need stone bricks, so this chest used to be requesting stone bricks, but then I ended up with way too many stone bricks. Or I ended up with way too many stone tablets, so currently this is disabled, but I always need advanced circuit boards, so this place is poppin' at basically all times. Just constantly bringing in regular circuit boards and copper wire and plastic. So yeah, this is what I've been up to. Just making horribly complex and, like, nearly unusable in some ways. Like, if I wanted to modify any of these, I am completely fucked. There is no way that I will be able to reliably, like, do anything in this area, just because my view is so horribly crowded by all of these robots flying every which way. And then down here, of course, we have more landmines and such. So that's what my factory's been like. I've been putting a bunch of time into this, in terms of, like, how much productive time has been put into this. How much real time has been put into this? Well, my base is now mostly safe enough that I can just leave it running overnight. Which is good, because some of the sciences take for goddamn ever. But yeah, that's... You guys have basically seen what I've been up to over the last couple of days, as I have been trying to deal with some fatigue and sleep issues. Basically just a lot of magic, a lot of factory. Oh shit!
Celebratory donation caused my computer's actually fixed.
Thank you very much for the $10 donation, Colt. I'm glad to hear that your computer's fixed. Testing, 1, 2. Yeah, I'll try and figure out what day I'm gonna do Satisfactory on. I don't know if it's gonna be Thursday or Saturday. I'm leaning towards Saturday. The downside to it being on Saturday means that Lago's participation will be limited because he has a tabletop game on Saturday. But yeah, I don't know if that's going to be this coming week or the week after or what, because hopefully by the time we get to next Thursday and Saturday, I will be feeling up to Crash Bandicoot 4 again, because I've been really looking forward to playing more of that. It's just today I did not have the energy required to play a challenging platformer. This coming Monday, I have no idea. Hang out in the Discord, follow me on Twitter, and I will try and put some updates on both of those locations. Monday might be a party. It might not be. There are a couple of good ideas that Lawyer Dog has put forward for things that we can do on Tuesday instead of more horribly bad and likely terribly boring PlayStation games. I'm not good at finding good bad games, so we may just play a real game instead, as novel an idea as that may be. Might be busy Monday. If that's the case, don't worry about it. I'll figure out something else to do. I think Asp may also have other stuff that he needs to handle. Like, in theory, he'll be available on Monday, but maybe he should be doing something else. We'll see. I'll try and work something out, probably over the course of Sunday. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be feeling a little in better condition to actually try and plan out stuff, I guess. Chaos Risk of Rain 2? Ooh, maybe. I see that you have been working on your Chaos mod pack, so that could be pretty interesting. But, as for now... Hang on, I gotta let the funky beats finish their thing. There we go. Yeah, I think that just about covers everything. Thank you guys for showing up and hanging out and chatting, all that good stuff. I know today was not the most invigorating, most exciting stream, but yeah, I felt bad. Sorry. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you guys on Monday for whatever that ends up being. Have a good evening.